going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Recap, our series each and every Monday where we go over everything that took place in the world of Madden 20 and Madden 20 Ultimate Team. And as always, we're going to start out the video by talking about this past weekend league. Now, I know this is a bit of a late episode. Usually we get these episodes out in the morning before weekend league ends for the week, so can't show you my record, but we did start, we finished with 13 wins. So let's go ahead and just quickly talk about gameplay. It was double reward weekend, so there was a lot of sweating going on for weekend league. And the reason this episode is so late, we traveled to Philadelphia this weekend, my wife and I, to see the Lions versus the Eagles. Don't want to talk about the game at all, but returned back home this evening from the trip, and that's why the episode's so late. So I didn't get a chance to play all the weekend league, but we did manage to get 13 wins in 21 games, I believe it was. I think I had 4 games left. Got to 13 wins. Would love to be able to get 16, but I'm happy with 13, given that I played it in 2 days. So many sweaty games. I think the best time to play weekend league, and you guys can let me know kind of your superstitions about this or your experiences. Feels like the best time to play weekend league is either right away, Thursdays, up until like maybe 9-10 p.m., and then Sunday afternoons. Those have been my best weekend league days. But despite all the sweatiness that was involved with double rewards and people DC glitching and things, 13 wins, I'm very happy with it. So a lot of running again. Of course, it is to be expected. I really have not struggled with I-form stretches. It's mostly like formations that are maybe 2 tight ends on one side, or even this like single back wing. Those are the ones, the outside runs, I'm really struggling with. Trying everything, mostly different 3-4 defenses. Mutthead had a tournament Friday. I think it was salary cap, but this is a little ridiculous, and I think this is probably going to bring more attention to it gameplay wise, and maybe a patch or some nerfing. But Joe won a tournament Friday without running the ball once. I mean, a tournament with a bunch of other pros. It's not like there were a bunch of noobs like myself playing in it. I think he had negative passing yards is what he tweeted out. So running is definitely OP, especially with all the abilities and Bo Jackson breaking everything. So will we see some change with running and maybe, there's a patch, and we'll talk about it in a moment. It was supposed to address some things with tackling, but the game still feels the same to me. So yeah, let me know your experiences with weekend league. Mine was sweaty, but I was still happy to get the number of wins that I got. DC glitching was very prevalent during weekend league. That's going to bring out all the scumbags. When it comes to double rewards, people are going to do whatever they need to do to get wins, and it is a bit shameful that this happens every year. Like, EA should have these things fixed. There shouldn't be a way in the year of 2019 to still be out here allowing people to have glitches in the game that basically make you lose without even being able to play the game. So disappointing there, especially when it takes a toll on such a crucial weekend where a lot of people are trying to get those rewards, and every game counts for sure. Monday, flashback, K1 Alexander and Kirk Cousins. The Alexander card's pretty solid. I don't think there's going to be too many people out there rocking a Kirk Cousins card like in MUT. There's just so many better options. So, those cards are kind of forgettable. Trying to find them here. Yeah, it is what it is with flashbacks. Some of them have been good, some have been disappointing. Also, last Monday started the week for 2 times solo battle rewards. So lots of good rewards to be dished out. Those came in today. We're working close to 5 million coins, and I think once we get our double weekend league rewards tomorrow, we're going to be above that mark. So Monday was the start of all the double rewards, specifically with solo battles. Tuesday, we had really good team of the weeks. Julio Jones, Darius Slay, 2 good masters. We have Slay on our team, and we'll show you guys the squad at the end of the video. House Rules came back. Tug of War. Let's talk about this event. I covered it in detail when it came out. The rewards were bad. 50 wins. The game experiences were okay. Sometimes annoying, sometimes okay. I think 10 plays for each side of the ball was too many. I'd like to see that maybe go somewhere between 5 and 7. There was no counter on the UI of the game to tell how many plays you were at in that game, so that was a little frustrating sometimes. It would be nice to know this is the last play of the game. I know I need this many yards, so hopefully that's something that will be addressed in the future. The 50 wins wasn't a problem to me. It was the number and the amount of rewards that we got for grinding out 50 wins. I would have liked to see more collectibles, somewhere between maybe 30 and 40 Ultimate Kickoff collectibles. I was okay with not getting 91 overall master. At that point, those cards have been out for 5 or 6 days. There's no way they were going to reward one of those cards that at that time were selling for 750, 800k. They weren't giving out those cards for free just by playing house rules with those really short games. So that was, one thing that a lot of people are upset about. But I think if you're kind of realistic about it, they're just not rewarding those types of cards that quick. We will talk about house rules coming up. I don't know if one's going to happen tomorrow, but I think we'll end up getting a house rules with 91 masters, just not so soon. Maybe this week, possibly next week. I would say next week, probably more likely. So Tuesday, house rules disappointment, team of the week, big win for me, in my opinion. Wednesday, heavyweights, D Ford, Quentin Nelson. They were okay cards. I'm happy we're getting 2 new cards today, but sometimes those cards just feel forgettable. There a lot of people don't. I don't know. They're just not for me, I guess. Do you guys feel the same way? I like the daily content. Daily content is what we wanted. It gives us a reason to open up packs. Training still seems to kind of be relevant in keeping the price where it is because of those types of cards. And there's good ways to work the market with it, but the cards themselves, they come and they go to me. Thursday, big day, because we had a patch that was supposed to address tackling animations, nerf stiff arms, hit sticks were toned down, cut sticks were buffed to stop those stiff arms, and the pump fake glitch was fixed. Other than that pump fake glitch being fixed, I didn't really notice any difference in gameplay. Enforcer, a big ability. A lot of people are starting to use it, catch on to it. That may be nerfed. From what I've seen on Twitter and social media, EA is saying no changes have been made to it. I don't really know. I've never used it, so I can't see how it plays, but that's messed up if people spent their training and their money or whatever on these abilities and then they secretly nerfed them. So maybe something in the patch caused it to stop working the way that it was working and they didn't intentionally do it. With gaming, from what I've been told, with these patches you change, and I used to design websites. It's true for designing websites, so I'm sure it is with gaming. You change one line of code, it can kind of mess up other things that you had no idea. So that's why every time we get a patch, it's like, oh god, what's going to be broken now? And maybe that's what happened to Enforcer. So Thursday patch came out. We also got a signature Jason Kelce and Telvin Smith, 2 really good cards though. Jason Kelce, his strength is a little bit low, doesn't make him as effective, but Telvin Smith, we needed another cover linebacker and we got him. Problem is the pack odds is still low and it's tough to pull those types of cards, man. It really is. Friday, another big day. Series 2 dropped. We've talked about it in detail, so we're just going to recap it. Master Melvin Gordon, I thought was a really, really good card. It's basically a free card if you play online in solo battles. You can earn enough trophies to get it for free. Power up is pretty affordable. They gave us a level up pack that costs 10k or 14k to get the card that you need for the power up. That's his core elite. I thought Melvin Gordon was a win. Gauntlet, pretty solid to me. The rewards, good. I don't like the fact that we're just getting, I think it's those 5 players. I wanted to see a gauntlet like last year where we had part 1 to a gauntlet. A couple months later, part 2 where we got 5 new rewards. Part 3, 5 new rewards. I get the whole no power up thing because of the way these reward cards are being dished out. Basically, we get an 89. When the next gauntlet comes out, you're going to get a token to basically make that 89 to a 90, whatever, 92 probably, 93. So I'm not mad at it, but I dislike it at the same time. I would have wanted to see 5 new players, 6 new players every single time. I haven't even played the gauntlet yet, but we'll probably knock that out this week. We had a Madden 10 Moss. I kind of predicted that one. Trying to find it on the screen here, but I don't think it's in there. Yeah, the Madden 10 legend was Randy Moss. I expected it. I didn't know it would be happening this early. It almost seems like all the really good cards, they're pushing out quick. So when we get the offensive lineman, it's going to be kind of lackluster. I don't remember off the top of my head what's left. I still think that the wild card is going to be a free safety Megatron. But Madden 10 Moss, good. It shook up the market a lot. I showed you guys on Saturday's video, the market recap. Tons of opportunity to flip cards. I still have cards selling right now that I purchased from like Friday and Saturday night. So we're making bank as we speak. And then the level cap awards, really, really good. The only thing that was a little bit of puzzling, and I don't know why EA wouldn't do it because it benefits them to make money. No level 60 pack for money, so no guaranteed legend pack. I thought we would have saw something like that. Saturday, we had legends Kevin Green, Shannon Sharp. I'll be honest with you, didn't even really pay attention to stats. As I said, I was out of town this weekend. Shannon Sharp's run block looked a little low. Kevin Green looks like a pretty solid pass rusher. Otherwise, I just didn't pay too much attention to them. Sorry. So that's really it for the week of Madden. Team of the week predictions. Again, I was at the Eagles game, so I really only watched that, and then the Browns versus Rams Sunday night. Didn't watch much football at all this weekend, so I looked up some stats. Mike Evans, probably going to be limited, though. Do they go with another wide receiver? You know, we got one with Sammy Watkins. But Mike Evans, Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, a lot of good names right there. I think some of these, one of those three guys is probably not going to get a card, and they might just dish them out for a future program. Daniel Jones, crazy comeback win against the Bucks. Evan Ingram, Tre'Davious White, I think had 2 interceptions. Dante Jackson, Preston Smith, I think I had 2 or 3 sacks. Mario Addison had 3 sacks in one game. So those are probably my predictions. Tre'Davious White maybe will be the hero for the defense. Russell Wilson, hero for the offense. Russ could have got a card last week too, so maybe they'll throw him a bone and give him one this week. Content this week, MUT Heroes, it's got to be coming one of the next 2 Fridays. We're getting close to October, 1 week away from October, so MUT Heroes maybe this week, and then 2 weeks from now, or 2 weeks from this Friday, we get Most Feared. Should be a good month of content. Next 30 days of content, hopefully, will be really good with some really, really good cards, because it's been lackluster to start the year, I'll be honest. Been some solid cards, but we haven't got one of those big promos where every position is addressed, and there's so many cards to choose from. I think MUT Heroes will do that. I hope it happens this Friday. House rules, I mentioned earlier. I think we don't see one this week. By the time this video comes out, maybe they've announced that there is one coming out. But they did kind of lay the expectations down. No house rules every week. It's not going to be an every week thing. So my guess is they take a week off this week, and then next week we get another one, and the reward for that will be a 91 overall Ultimate Kickoff Hero. So Khalil Mack, Aaron Rodgers, Richard Sherman, or I'm drawing a blank on DeAndre Hopkins. And I think that's really all I got, man. We'll take a look. We'll end the episode by showing you my squad. We're probably going to be in the market to pick up Mike Vick soon, and I might even go crazy and get Randy Moss. But here is the offense. We powered up Jason Kelsey this week. Not going to get as limited because he's way too expensive. But we do have him powered up to an 89. We picked up T.O. last weekend. I don't know if you guys saw that in any of my videos or not. We're probably going to go after Melvin Gordon once we get enough trophies to buy him, and he'll probably be our primary running back. And on defense, any changes we made this week? I don't think so. Oh, we got Darius Slay. 91 overall Darius Slay. Big play Slay. Team of the week hero last week. He's on the squad. Might be looking to get rid of Willie Brown. You guys make the decision right now. Do I stay with Willie Brown, or do I use my 89-90 overall power-up pass and go after, oh my God, Desmond Trufant? Almost drew a blank there. Do I go after Desmond Trufant or stay with Willie Brown? Which one do you think is better? But there's the squad. Like I said, we're going to have over 5 million coins tomorrow, so we can get anybody we want. But do we want to save those coins for MUT Heroes, or maybe make some purchases with Randy Moss and Michael Vick? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.